Okay, I'm here today with Mandy at Montgomery Farms, and she's going to tell us a little bit about how her and her family got involved in corn maze and agritourism. So Mandy, can you tell us a little bit about your farm?
Yeah, we're a 40-acre farm, family farm. We started off about 12 years ago with a sweet corn stand across the road and have grown into what is now all our activities in corn maze. It started off where my parents wanted to do something a little different with all the farmland we had. Dad wanted to play with tractors, Mom wanted to get out of the hospital, so we decided to do a corn maze. And like the first year we were just a little corn maze with a few pumpkins and planting the pumpkins actually where you're standing. Now the pumpkin field is a half mile down the road in 12 acres and we have an 11-acre corn maze.
So when you were just beginning that transition, what were some of the initial challenges you faced when you first started out?
Well, when we first started out, this wasn't corn mazes and the pumpkin patches, you know, everybody did those. Corn maze was something new and an upcoming activity that was becoming a Halloween attraction. So just learning what to do, learning how to cut the maze, what activities to do, getting your crowds and advertising for something that wasn't really out there at the time.
Mm-hmm. And how did you go about learning how to do a corn maze and plan it and cut it?
Honestly, my dad was a farmer all his life, so just years of experience and learning what worked, what didn't. Every year you tried something new and learned from the last year's mistakes. So you just try to learn as you go, basically.
And one of the more unique things about your farm and your fall festival is that you have corporate sponsorships for that. So how did you go about getting those corporate sponsorships, and have those worked out to your benefit?
Yeah, they have. It's a way to advertise. We're continually finding new ways to improve our sponsorships, but you work out looking at what you can offer to people and what they can offer to you and working with them. You know, we can offer them to come out and do the corn maze and do our activities, so that's part of their sponsorship. That's what we give them for free. And then in return they give us, there's different ways you can do sponsorships, you know, money or trade or advertising or a lot of different, you just need to look at who you think would be a good sponsor for you and work well with you and what you can do for each other.
Okay, you obviously have a lot of different activities here, so what would you say is your most popular activity? And for somebody who's just trying to get started in agritourism, what would be the one that they want to focus on?
If you're starting a corn maze, of course you're going to want to do your corn maze, but you're going to want to have a few other activities to keep people around. And like I said before, our bonfires have become our biggest attraction, because people then have something to do other than just go through the corn maze and that's it. It keeps them here. They can come out. How we offer it is you get a bonfire site, you pay for your wood, and then you can come out and roast a hot dog, do s'mores, whatever you like, and keeps people here and enjoying the atmosphere of the farm. Like I said, you get your own little piece of the farm for however long you like, and a lot of people really enjoy that. You know, and the hay rides. The hay rides is another big attraction that if you're able to do, I would strongly consider it. It keeps people, it's something else for them to do.
Okay, and you also offer a number of free activities as well.
Mm-hmm.
Have you found that that's a good way to kind of bring people in initially?
I don't know if it's a good way to bring people in initially, because people, when they hear Montgomery Farms, they think corn maze and pumpkin patch, and we do like the free activities, just something to give back to the consumer, something, because we don't want them to come out here and have to spend all this money. You know, we want them, you know, we have a few activities you charge for, but you want to offer them things that they can enjoy and come out and not have to spend a lot of money. So it's just a good way. I mean, like we say, you can come out here and technically not spend a dime if you just want to, and come and enjoy just the farm atmosphere. So we try to kind of keep it that way, so there's stuff for everybody to enjoy and not have to spend a lot of money.
And if you had one final piece of advice for a farmer who's trying to get involved with this and get started, what would it be?
Research, research, research. I would talk to people like us. We're always willing to talk to somebody who's wanting to get into this, because there's a lot that you can learn from somebody. You can learn from our mistakes or what we've learned over the years. Like I said, I'm still continuing learning things that I want to change for next year. So talk to people who are in the business and see what they've done, what they haven't done. Don't reinvent the wheel, just improve it. That's kind of what, because you know, with any other business, there's always a unique challenge. Agritourism has its own set, like weather.
Yeah.
So it's, you know, there's a lot to face, and just learn from what people have done in the past.
All right, that sounds great. Thanks, Andy.
All right, thanks.